All right, enough rock and roll.
Never enough rock and roll.
My favorite cup. I love
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there it is.
it. Woo. So we
Nice.
had an interesting day today. Some of us, not me, but some people.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. So where'd you end up fishing? Or is that a secret spot?
Well, it's no secret. Everyone in the world knows I love fishing the Haw River. So, the Haw River has, I don't know, at least a dozen public access points.
Hmm.
Um, and there's a spot that I love to fish that holds fish when the water's cold. So I went there thinking, well, the water's going to be really cold. You said it yesterday, actually. You said,
Yeah.
no, actually, it was Joey. I was talking on the phone to Joey, and
Mhm.
I said, yeah, I'm going to head up on the river. And I mentioned a guy who used to fish with Carolina Yakfish way back in the day. And I saw him fishing in the river one time, and I was there in a boat, my buddy's John boat. This is like, man, this is going way back, like almost 15 years ago. And I saw this guy, his name was Drew. He doesn't live around here anymore, he moved. And I saw him fishing in a kayak, and he was wearing them out. And it was in, I remember I think it was New Year, Christmas Eve. And we had a warm front.
Hmm.
So I told Joey, I said, yeah, I'm going to go hit the river. And if they're not in the cold spot, they'll be in the warm spot. And when I launched, the water was 52 degrees. And I
Yeah.
checked the cold spot, the cold water spot anyway.
Yep.
But when they weren't there, I knew exactly where they were going to be. So I turned around and went the other way. But something really interesting happened today. Um, I saw one of those things that, like, as you get older, it's what you want to see when you're like, when you love to do something. Like, all of us absolutely love to go fishing, and there is nothing that will stop us from doing it, right?
Right.
And we
Yeah.
love our sport, we love our clubs, our friends, we hang out, we talk fishing, we go to fishing shows, we spend money, we travel, and we are all in. Like, the companies, they got us, man. Like, they're like lifetime users, right?
Right.
So I
Yep.
get to the ramp today, and there's a young guy there, and he has a handful of fishing rods. He's got 6 or 7 rods. I'm not kidding. He's holding them in a bunch like this, in like one fist. And he's walking up and down the bank, and he goes to the launch, and it's a concrete launch, and he's casting a worm. And I want to tell him, don't cast a worm. That water is like 35 degrees. Don't even bother with a worm. Like, and especially like this big, like, 6-inch trick worm rig he had. And he hooked a bass. And I was sitting there and I was like, what the hell? I was like, he landed a bass. It was a nice fish. So I'm done. Later in the day, he texts me. He found me on Facebook. We had talked for a bit. He comes back. He's on a moped.
Oh no! What the hell?
He's got his rods on a moped.
Oh man,
And
that's
I asked him, I
dedication.
said, didn't you say you were looking for a kayak to come back out here? How are you going to get it here on the moped? And he's like, yeah, I just got my permit and this and that. And I looked at him and I just realized this guy will not be stopped from fishing. Like this, he's young, but he's a lifelong fisherman today and for the rest of days. He had his rods on the back, mounted on the back of his moped. So when he's driving, the rods are behind him.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, it just warmed my heart. It made my whole day. I don't care. I caught a bowfin today. That's always a good day for me. But when I saw that, I was like, yeah, sport's gonna be fine. People are gonna keep fishing. We're good.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. For
kid
sure.
just got his permit. First thing he did was he rigged the moped to hold fishing rods. you
That's
kidding me?
priorities. That's some good priorities right there.
He's got his act together. And so I left fishing today with like my heart was full, as they say.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
caught fish, I had a good time, and I saw the future of the sport.
There you go. There you go. We have to start a moped division.
Yeah, I
I'll tell
love
you
it.
what.
People used to, give me a hard time, like, oh, Hank, he drives a car, he car tops it.
Yeah,
No,
that's the way we used to do it, man.
I will not be stopped.
I used
You
to when
know.
I made my first kayak I had used to go on top of my Durango.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my son actually had that story the other day. He was actually upset that we don't still have that kayak. It's a cheap $200 kayak from
Yeah.
Dick's, and he's like, he just remembers that he spent so many hours on that thing when we went camping. So
Yeah. When I figured out that there were some good trout streams where I grew up in New Jersey,
mhm.
I used to pedal my bike there. It was like a 4 mile pedal each way.
Yep.
I wasn't going to be stopped.
Right. Good
You
deal.
know. So that was. I wasn't even going to fish today. So I'm good. Like I feel great. I
Yeah, I
feel
did
great.
terrible, but that's all right.
Yeah.
I actually text Brian early because I saw him post a 20 right off the bat, and I just sent him a message on Facebook on it, and I was like, dude, stop.
Right.
like let me like get comfortable in my kayak before you start posting 20.
Yeah.
Crying out loud. But I told him, I said, I don't know what I'm doing because some reason I decided it'd be a smart idea to go check out some water I've never been to before and see if I can find something. Like, yeah, in the middle of a tournament, that's a good idea. So
Yeah.
I found some dead water to take off the list. But
Amazing.
I went back to my other spots and I couldn't get anything going. So like whatever.
I'm just checking where we're at here.
Yeah, we got some people up there. Ronald's in the house. What's going on, man?
What's up, Ronald?
He eliminated a lot of water fellows. Yeah. I hear you,
I'm telling you,
man.
man, that guy is funny, man. I was cracking up with him at that KAS event last year. He cracked me up the whole time I was hanging out with him.
Nice.
All of it.
All right, let's get some stuff up here, and then I'll bring on a special guest we got sitting in the green room here. Let's see, share screen. This one. Boom. Here we go. Yeah, so let's see where we at. Start with Big Bass. Big Bass, we had 25
Wow.
people. So we got $250 going to Mr. Rick Morris.
Whew.
At the
Good
last
job,
minute-
Rick.
Last minute or two, pulled that one in and took over Isaiah's nice 21 and a quarter.
Ah,
Bring in Mr. Rick. What's up, Mr. Rick?
Hey, how's it
Oops, let me get you in here. Whoop.
Oh.
All right, there you are.
going?
Good, good. So you had
What's up,
yourself a little day?
Oh man, I missed the last event. I was out of town, so I had my boat in the shop, cleaned it all up, and everything's spick and span this morning. Heading out across the lake, I was like, man, my boat looks awful clean, and I thought, yeah, there's no net.
Uh-oh.
Probably 218s. I couldn't get a hold of them quick enough.
wow.
So that last one though, like a minute and something left, and I pulled it in green. It wrapped around the keel and the rudder, and got it back out. Got it in there. Got it on the board. It flopped around, knocked identifier off. Almost went in the water.
Oh man.
I didn't have time to stick it back on. That's why I set it at the end of the board and took the picture and then fell back in the seat and just breathed for a little bit. But
Wow.
Gotta get the old heart pumping.
I tell you what, I bet you I threw 4,000 gas today, and it was all throwing under stuff. And, I mean, my shoulders are killing.
Mm.
Yeah. I stayed offshore all day. Maybe that was my mistake.
I
Right.
tried offshore for a little while. It didn't work.
Mm. Yeah. Alright.
Can I ask you, Rick, when they were biting your bait? I mean, I caught all my fish on. I caught about a dozen bass. I caught 11 out of 12 on a jerk bait. I caught one on a crankbait, and they were just like nipping it. I had of those 12 fish, 9 of them were just like barely skin hooked.
I'd say about half and half. I mean, I caught a bunch of 15s and stuff that I didn't even measure. I just threw them back because I needed more than 15 to get me up further. So I'd say half of them choked it, and half of them just barely. That's the ones that I lost. The ones that came up and just barely had it because I didn't get a good hook set on them.
I was surprised. I was fishing in Current over down the hall, not far from where you live, and I was landing those fish somehow. Well, I guess because I had my net.
Yeah, big that I lost. I mean, I lost several small ones, but I lost 2 that were probably in the 18 range that got off right at the boat, and I just couldn't get my hands on them quick enough, and they ran out and got loose. But now that you're talking about the way they hit, though, now that 22 hit like a freight train. Luckily, it ran to deeper water, but it went behind my boat and got up into the rudder, and I was lucky to pull it loose. And but unless the line broke, it wasn't coming off. It was poked all the way through the cheek.
Nice.
That's amazing. That's a great fish. We got a picture of it. Can we all drool on Rick's fish there?
Yeah, I don't know. Can we see it? Let's see.
Oh,
It doesn't let me see it from here. I'll have to go to entries here. Let's see. Oh, I learned how to spell.
damn, look at that.
Where is it? Making it hard to get here. Here we go.
Oof, boy.
There
Nice
she
fish.
is. Nice. Very
Look at
nice.
the color on it. That fish has been coming up. It's not pale, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They had full color.
Yeah, look at that size of that fin. That's a,
That goes.
What were you saying, Rick?
That big void in front of the fish. That's where my net goes.
oh, this whole empty spot here.
Yeah.
Man,
Wow.
good stuff.
Great catch, Rick. Congratulations, man. Good to see you out on the water too.
Yeah.
I was discouraged there about middle of the day. I just couldn't get anything any bigger than 15.
Mm.
Yeah. My bite died when the sun came out. Crazy.
My bike died, period. It was dead. So well, yeah, that pushed you up to second place too. So yeah, Jonathan Deere got himself third place, taking home $200. You got second place for $300 plus $250 for big bass. So nice $550 payday for you, which is exactly what Brian Chokus won, $550 for 60 inches. Yeah, he got on him again.
I was wondering if he was more than 60. Because early, I figured he'd upgrade.
Yeah. I thought I saw that early and gave him grief, and yeah, for sure thought he was going to be doing something crazy again.
Hey, a whole different thing, but did you guys ever get a look through the day at the No Limits tournament?
No, I didn't. I didn't have a chance.
Garrett Chavis had like 239 inches or something.
Hmm.
Really? Nice.
The next closest person to him was like 110.
Really? Nice. Good for Garrett. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's good. Good to see him doing well.
Yeah, he's always, it's great seeing him and Luke come up with the club and do well
Hmm.
and get better. So their leaderboards are back on.
Nice. Yeah, I was surprised. Once I found a good bite, I thought I'd see, the leaderboard blowing up. So when Rick and I were in second and third, I thought to myself, what's going on here? I mean, we're under 50 inches. Where are all the fish,
Right.
And when I saw Isaiah had that big bass, I thought, well, he'll put some more up, Um, this is going to blow up when it gets warmer. But when the sun came out, for me at least, my bite dried up. Damn, look at Brian, man. Sheesh,
Yep.
nice fish. See, those fish are, they're getting a little greener. Hmm.
Yep. Yeah. So
Well, good, Rick. Are we going to see you at Bellows?
I'm gonna try. It just everything's scheduled and see get it, but I'd like to go. I mean, being that it's only 15 minutes from my house, I should go.
Hmm.
right. Right. This should be an interesting one. I know there's some guys they've been practicing there already. Obviously, we heard there's a couple in we got I believe Tad was there, Ronald obviously. I think there was
Yeah.
somebody else.
30 years, and I probably fished it 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
Yeah, John Baxley was there. So
Hmm.
I'd like to shout out to my sponsors, Ibuprofen and Red's Microwave. I can hardly lift my shoulders.
I'm sure he said Garrett ended with 395 and a quarter.
Hmm. Wow.
Crazy.
Well, Rick, go rest up, and we'll get you paid.
All right.
Yeah, man. We'll get all the payouts done by tomorrow night. I know I've been forgetting that recently, so don't hold me to it. But I'm going to try by tomorrow night get this all done. So
Hey, no problem with me. So, but I appreciate all y'all do.
all right. Well, thank you, Rick.
All
Nice
right.
seeing you. Well, hopefully, we'll see
Welcome,
you on the lake. Later. All right. He gets to go take his wife out to dinner.
Hmm.
So, good deal. Yeah, congratulations to Brian Chokas. And sorry, I just blanked on
Jonathan.
that third. Jonathan Deere got
Yeah.
third place. So yeah, good job there. Now we can see. Here's the deal. Brian Chokas, clean sweep, 900 points. He takes one of the TOC spots, and Wilton gets the second place with 866. He was right there. So,
Hmm.
we averaged around 20, low 20s, so 2 spots for that. And
Oh,
good deal.
yeah. Congratulations, guys. Those are your TOC tickets are punched.
Yep, that's it. It's a great job to all these guys. Yeah, that was a interesting little winter series.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. I think we also kind of stumbled into an option for next year that's going to make it even more appealing and give us more flexibility, and anglers will have more flexibility. And
Yeah.
we'll see what else we cook up for next year. But yeah, great winter series. Thank you everybody for fishing it. It was great. I judged the first 2 events, I think. So it was great to finally get out on the water and see everybody. I saw Ronald posted he says it was just good to be back in the kayak. And man, that was really, it felt great. I had not been in my boat in 3 months at least. Um, and I really enjoyed getting out there and catching fish. And sorry to hear that, Michael.
I almost went there too. I almost pulled an audible halfway to Jordan and went to Falls, and I said,
Wow. So yeah, thank you to everybody who fished with us, and congratulations to Brian. I think he now has one of every CKA trophy, or he will have one of every CKA trophy, because he's had AOI. Well, he didn't do ROI, I think, because
Yeah, he missed ROI because he already had fished previously, I think.
Yeah, yeah. He'd, I mean, yeah, he fished the first CKA season way back. So, Brian, congratulations, buddy. Wow, 3 bites and you got 3rd place. Well, you made them count.
Yeah, you got the right 3 bites, so that works.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody, and we'll see you. Well, we'll be doing a live soon, with some more season stuff, and then we'll see everyone see everyone in person at Bellows, right?
Yeah, for sure. I talked to Brian because he couldn't make it tonight. I told him to pencil me in for Thursday, so he said yes. So Thursday we'll have Brian. We'll go over his angle of the year victory, and we'll tackle his victories here. So
yeah, awesome.
So that should be a good interesting show. We'll see if we're going to drill some information out of them for you guys to, little nuggets to put in your back pocket for later.
Yeah, cool.
Good deal.
I'll be taking notes.
Yep. I'm guessing he's going to probably say, jig, and then throw the jig. So yeah, that'd be my guess. But all right, guys, thank you. I appreciate everyone signing up and participating. Let us know, if there's anything you guys want to know. You got ideas, you got whatever, just hit us up. Doesn't have to be on public. You can hit us up privately. Love to hear from you. So, Till next time, we'll see you.
See ya.